It took me years to figure out how to train my mind to study for hours and hours on end. Back in college, I took this virology class. It was one of those easy A classes because there were no textbooks, no homework, no tricks, only a final exam solely based on in-class lectures. My professor literally spoon-fed us answers, and all I had to do was pay attention and write down what he said. What no one told me though was that he was the most boring lecturer of all time. And because I couldn't focus for even an hour without pulling up Ken Jeong videos or stalking people on Instagram, I ended up getting a B. Consider that the average human attention span is less than that of a goldfish. So sure, using top-notch study strategies are important, but if we can't endure long periods of work, then what's the point? Since then, I've been whipping my brain into shape and treating it like a muscle. Because like muscles, our mind also needs training and recovery to perform at its best. So I want to share 5 super simple, evidence-based practices I use to train my mind to grind all day, every day, without burning out. Number 1 is sleep. There's a reason why we spend almost a third of our lives sleeping. Aside from replenishing our energy stores, something magical happens when our minds are shut off. It's called consolidation, one of the 3 pillars of memory. While we're awake, we encode or take in information. And when we sleep, we consolidate that information into long-term memory. And the science shows that these processes can't happen at the same time because the same parts of the brain that encode information also consolidate information. Which means, in order to ingrain all of our studies into our mind to retrieve on test day, we need sleep. And lots of it. The literature is pretty consistent in saying that adults need between 6 to 9 hours of sleep each night. You'd think that getting too little sleep is the dagger, but interestingly, getting too much sleep, or hypersomnia, is actually just as harmful, if not more so. So bottom line is, don't sleep on getting enough sleep. Number 2 is exercise. Exercise is a very well-studied topic in medicine, and its benefits are enormous. A 2007 review found that exercise not only strengthens our neuron function, but also improves their ability to make connections between one another. Exercise has also been shown to enhance cognitive function, learning capacity, and improve our crystallized intelligence, or our long-term intelligence. The benefits of exercise are so profound that the American College of Sports Medicine updated their guidelines in 2018 for exercise. It's recommended that all healthy adults age 18 through 65 should participate in moderate intensity aerobic exercise for a minimum of 30 minutes 5 days a week, or vigorous intensity aerobic activity for a minimum of 20 minutes 3 times a week. And additionally, every adult should perform activities that maintain or increase muscular strength and endurance for a minimum of 2 days per week. Number 3, diet. Let's talk about some brain food. After doing some extensive digging through the internet, I found that blueberries are the jam. No pun intended. Blueberry supplementation has been linked to improved memory, among other health benefits. Specifically, they're packed with things called anthocyanins, which have been shown to improve metabolism, act as antioxidants, and interestingly, they penetrate brain tissue very well to improve neuron and cognitive function. Other noteworthy brain foods to add to your grocery lists are foods high in omega-3s, like salmon, walnuts, soybeans, and chia flax seeds, and green leafy vegetables. So here's a practical way that I'll consume these brainy foods. After a workout, I'll whip up this smoothie. A handful of blueberries, 2 handfuls of spinach, 1 for my mouth and 1 for my drink, a couple spoonfuls of chia or hemp seeds, water or almond milk, and 2 scoops of plant-based soy protein with probiotics. And if I don't go rock climbing or go to the gym, I might skip out on the protein powder. But it's such a simple and delicious blend that I kind of look forward to every day. And it serves as external motivation for me to actually go to the gym. So try it out for yourself or drop a comment if you know ways I can elevate my smoothie game. And I think it goes without saying, but I'm gonna say it anyways. One of the best things you can do for your brain health and really your overall health is to eliminate processed foods, fast foods, sugary beverages, or anything that has absolutely zero nutritional value. Number 4, coffee and tea. And the first thing that probably comes to mind is caffeine, which has been linked to improved exercise capacity and improved mood. Some studies even show better performance with visuospatial reasoning, decision-making, and learning. Although caffeine is the notorious drug for getting us revved up and energized on a sluggish morning, increasing evidence shows that other components in coffee and tea also contribute to improved mental fitness. Most notably are the antioxidants and lipid-lowering properties, and both have been shown to improve circulation to the brain and other cardiovascular health benefits. Now, that doesn't mean that we should pound coffee and tea all day long. The key is in moderation and understanding how our bodies respond. Caffeine is a psychoactive stimulant, which means that people can and do abuse it, and they can develop dependence and withdrawal symptoms. For practicality's sake, how much is okay to consume? The evidence recommends that we should limit our caffeine intake to about 400 milligrams each day, which is equivalent to about 4 cups of coffee or 16 cups of green tea. And in general, I tend to avoid caffeine after lunch or 12 o'clock so it doesn't interfere with my sleep. Although if I'm on night shift, then I'll probably have some midnight coffee. And number 5 is to diversify your learning. Learning is a mentally intensive process, but it's also a self-sustaining process. Learning primes the brain for more learning. The science here is very complex and not that well documented, but our current understanding lies in synaptic and cortical plasticity. Now, a 2019 paper by Obi proposed 2 theories for learning: fast and slow learning. Fast learning was described as a rewiring of pre-existing patterns of neurons in the brain, creating a more dense network from what we already know. And slow learning was described as neurons creating new patterns and associations with other parts of the brain. This means that learning new skills can actually improve our understanding and ability to appreciate skills we already know. So consider picking up some new skills or learning about a new topic, like playing the piano or getting more involved with politics and real estate. Find ways to stimulate your brain in different ways to improve your mental fitness. These 5 simple practices are something I've been doing consistently, and I've seen lots of improvement in my ability to stay focused. They're not curveballs or even unique ideas, but maybe that's the point. I feel like we're always looking for a quick fix or productivity hacks, but I found that the fundamentals are most important. So I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Just remember to be wary of your clown friends recommending easy A classes for you in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Why did I do that? That's so weird.